Hello everyone, welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're going to be continuing our exclusive Patreon picks. We are going to be watching The Prestige today, or The Prestige. I don't know how to say it, I'm so sorry. As you guys know, I don't know what this movie's about. I don't watch the trailers or anything like that, so we're just going to jump right into it. And if you're eventually watching this on YouTube, I encourage you guys to join our Patreon. We just dropped our anime tier as well. We are on season 2 of Attack on Titan. But yeah, I just want to dive into this movie and see where we go. We just finished Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick, which was amazing and I loved it. So let's dive into this film. A little nervous, but let's do it.
Are you watching closely?
Every magic trick consists of 3 parts.
That was eerie.
The first part is called the pledge.
It's like The Greatest Showman. A little bit.
You want to know? I want to be fooled. But you wouldn't clap yet, because making something disappear isn't enough. Every magic trick has a third act. The hardest part. The part we call the prestige.
Prestige heiß.
Explain the mechanics of Mr. Angier's illusion.
The real transported man is one of the most sought-after illusions in this business. If I reveal the method here, then the trick is worthless.
How then can we know that the tank wasn't simply some part of the trick that went wrong?
I'm going to have to ask you to turn out your pockets.
I'm liking it so far.
You never learn my trick.
Really, on his return from Colorado, he mounted a version of the transported man that the papers said was better even than your original.
If you want Angier's secrets, you go dig him up and ask him yourself.
I want your secret, Mr. Borden. Consider your daughter.
I didn't expect the movie to be
Cipher.
about magicians.
A search.
Also didn't know what the word prestige meant. I don't know if you guys did, but I did not. Which is really cool. I love those little moments.
The whole town has electricity.
That is incredible. That is so crazy.
Well, the peak is close, sir, for scientific experimentation.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm here.
This is so interesting that, I don't know. What it's about.
You're the great Anton. I saw your show in London. 7 times you guessed every object the audience had in their pockets.
I've come to see Tesla. He made a machine for a colleague of mine some time ago.
Impossible, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, Mr. Angier. I simply can't help it.
Oh shit, I'm scared. It's good to have precautions, you know, just in case.
Boring. I mean, Milton has gotten success, whatever that means, and now he's scared. He won't take any risks. Tired, second-rate trick. A real magician tries to invent something new that other magicians are going to scratch their heads over.
Well, I don't trust him. He's a natural magician. Of course you can't trust him.
He's all right.
If I can see you kissing your wife's leg every night, so can the blokes at the ends of row 3 and 4.
I like how you kind of like question things, and then it just tells you. Kind of like his daughter in the beginning, and now we know that that's his wife. I like those little details. Come to find out.
Look at the man.
This is the trick. This is the performance. Total devotion to his art. Utter self-sacrifice. You know? It's the only way to escape all this.
He killed him!
Look,
See? He's all right. He's fine. Look at him.
But where's his brother?
He's a sharp lad, your son.
Hey, he's my nephew.
Sharp one, that lad, eh? Oh, goodness. I didn't even know that.
You watching closely. Look closer. Never show anyone. They'll beg you and they'll flatter you. The secret impresses no one. The trick you use it for is everything.
Thank you for lunch, Mr. Borden.
You're welcome.
I've also never been to a magic show, but this is kind of making me want to go.
So I'll see you again.
Milk and sugar.
That's ginormous.
This was built by a wizard, a man who can actually do what magicians pretend to do.
I'm sure beneath its bells and whistles, it's got a simple and disappointing trick.
It has no trick. It's real.
This is the tank Angier drowned in?
Yes. This isn't a trick lock. It's been switched for a real one.
What a way to kill someone.
Are either of you two gentlemen sailors?
No.
Pero no mouth to mouth, no nothing, CPR, nothing.
What do you want, Bolton?
I'm sorry for your loss, Angier.
Would you like to detie?
I just don't know.
You don't know? You don't know?
Yeah.
You don't know?
There was even that little confirmation of her, you know, nodding.
Don't worry about it. I mean, I'll share half my food with him or something.
You're already going to be doing that with someone else. Having a baby.
Oh
Nuts.
my god. Oh.
Alfred, what's this?
Oh, this is just the trick. Run-of-the-mill, daring, spectacular bullet catch.
Also, I understand that
I promise.
a magician could be risky, but to be careless in a way that he doesn't know what knot he's doing, for example,
Right there.
it's hard for me to
No, I
grasp.
can't.
No, not there. Shoot me here.
There's something.
How's that?
That's very good. Well, tell me how you do it.
Gunpowder, wadding, and the bullet. Hold out your hand.
You're lying.
The bullet is not even in the gun when the charge is fired.
Very obvious.
Well, I mean, you still get dangerous. I mean, people still get killed doing that.
Is this why he said that whole thing about once they know about your trick, you're nothing to them?
Say it again.
I love you.
Not today. Today you're more in love with magic than me.
What you came for, is it? Who wants to volunteer?
The distraction. I also kind of like how the movie feels a little bit like a magic trick itself in terms of like memory versus what's actually happened.
Yes.
I was gonna say if
It's not to do tie board.
he noticed. Holy.
I don't know.
How can he not know?
How can he not know? He must know what he did. He must. Sarah, that bloody hurts.
Yeah, it is hard to believe that he wouldn't remember. I feel like it's, especially with a magic trick, it's very intentional, step by step type of thing. I don't know. I guess just from an outside perspective, when it comes to magic, I feel like things would be more intentional with the steps that you take in order to, you know, even if you risk something, it's still intentional, right?
I want to keep on working. And who's going to hire the engineer that killed Julia McCulloch in front of a sellout crowd? I hear he had a spot of bad luck catching the bullet.
It's a dangerous trick, that one.
I don't want to kill doves.
Then stay off the stage. You've got to get your hands dirty if you're going to achieve the impossible.
A whole dove? Like 5 times the size of a little bird.
Mr. Merritt, if you'll place your hands on either side of the cage, please.
You best not be intending to hurt this animal, Mr. Augier.
Of course not. 2, 3. God. Thought you said I had to get my hands dirty.
Well, someday perhaps you will.
You got a week, John.
Thank you, Mr. Merritt. Fingers crossed.
I'll have the champagne ready.
It's so nerve-wracking.
We've seen this one
in terms
before?
of like just even watching the show.
I'll make it a little harder then, shall I? To hold this cage with me. I'll perform this feat in a manner never before seen by yourselves or any other audience anywhere in the world. Of the cage, one hand on the top.
No me...
Clear out. Anything here in the morning gets burned.
Mr. Merritt.
It's done. I've hired a comedian.
Tesla built one for another magician.
Well, why would you want the same thing?
Call it a professional rivalry.
Mr. Tesla has built unusual machines for unusual people, but he would never talk about it.
I understand discretion. I just want the machine. Where are the wires?
Exactly.
I'll send word for you in a few days, Mr. Angier.
Magic. Real magic.
I feel like up until this point, now there's more... I don't know, I feel like we're kind of diverting a little bit from the illusion, like physical illusion, and adding science. Yeah, we're kind of like... We're adding a new element to the tricks.
Superior alternating current. Mr. Alley, we have asked.
Yeah, that is so dangerous, brother.
Told he refuses to appear under any such restriction.
I'm just getting scared because of their rivalry and his wife.
I love you.
You see, today it's true.
I saw happiness that should have been mine. But I was wrong. His notebook reveals that he never had the life that I envied.
Tell her I've reconsidered it. Take it. Go on, take it.
Let me see.
Maybe one day I'll open my hand, ask, are you watching closely? Maybe a magic word or two, and I'll be gone.
How do you get so famous then, eh? Thank you!
Perfectly safe.
Perfectly safe.
So, this is the great Denton. Fused about your act to me on any number of occasions.
What's conducting the electricity?
Our bodies, Mr. Angier, are quite capable of conducting and indeed producing energy. If I were to build for you this machine, you would be presenting it merely as illusion.
Actually believe the things I did on stage. They wouldn't clap, they'd scream. I mean.
But have you considered the cost?
I'm not sure I follow.
Go home. Forget this thing. I can recognize an obsession.
Well, hasn't good come of your obsessions?
I am their slave, and one day they will choose to destroy me.
His pupils.
If you understand an obsession, then you know you won't change my mind.
So be it.
Will you build it?
I've already begun to build it, Mr. Angier. I hope you enjoy the mountain air. This will take some time.
Lucia, it's a rubber ball, yes? Thank you. Just a rubber ball. No, not normal. Not a normal rubber ball.
It was the greatest magic trick I've ever seen.
Did they applaud when you saw it?
The trick was too good. It was too simple. The audience hardly had time to see it.
He's a dreadful magician.
He uses a double.
No. It's too simple. This is a complex illusion. But the Prestige is the same man.
No, it's not.
The same man comes out of that second cabinet, I promise you.
It's the same man. He wears padded gloves to hide his damaged fingers, but if you look closely, you can tell.
He doesn't know how to sell his trick to an audience, but I do.
Yeah, well, we can use it as a climax of the show.
The man stole my life. I'm gonna steal his trick.
Darling, look at you.
Mr. Custer, Mr. Angier, I'd like you to meet Gerald Root.
A pleasure. Pleasure to meet you, fine gentlemen.
Would you like for me to tell you a little joke?
Yes? Are you laughing now?
He's out of his mind.
Of course he is. He's an out-of-work actor.
He's perfect. Needs a little help, but when I get, he could be your brother. Ready to meet yourself, Mr. Angier?
All I have to do is keep myself stinking drunk and no one will be able to tell the difference.
Did you think you were unique, Mr. Angier?
I've been Caesar.
I love the little details of differentiation they did on his face.
Go back to being yourself now, Root, for nothing.
I'd rather be him for now. I find it, amusing.
That is so cool. Like the nose, the teeth, eyebrows.
Do not be alarmed. What you're about to see is considered safe.
To our achievement.
I spent the ovation hiding under the stage. No one cares about the man who disappeared. They care about the one who comes out the other side.
He can't introduce his trick.
Of course I can. The great Danton.
Root.
I was thinking, even without him speaking, it's still a little bit of a risk.
Congratulations, all.
You never know.
I need to know how he does it.
Why?
So I can do it better. I need you to go and work for him. He'll want my secret.
Why would he trust me?
Because you're gonna tell him the truth.
Yeah, honestly, I'd react the same way. It's just like the obsession over all of it.
You must be curious to see what so much money has bought you, Mr. Angier. Fitting you should be here for maiden voyage.
Now I'm just remembering that line he said about his passion equal to something. I like that line that he said. I think he was waiting or just came off or waiting for a ride.
I don't understand.
Perhaps it would be best if you left us to it.
Is there a problem, Mr. Tesla?
It'll be fine.
Tesla!
Why wouldn't I trust you? I mean, you're only the mistress of my enemy. Why wouldn't I trust you?
Mr. Borden.
Alfred.
He wants me to come and work for you and steal your secret.
What wasn't he my secret for? His trick is top-notch. He vanishes, and then he reappears instantly. On the other side of the stage, mute, overweight, and unless I'm mistaken, very drunk. Does he enjoy taking his bows under the stage?
No, it's killing him. He's obsessed with discovering your methods. And I've had enough. There is no future with him. He sent me here to steal your secret.
This is the truth. Is it?
We have a bigger problem. Root. He's
realised he can make demands.
He's blackmailing us?
We don't do any tricks we can't control.
He's paying whatever he wants for now. We keep doing the trick until Borden opens, and then we'll phase it out.
Who are you?
I am a humble admirer and a fellow practitioner. Another?
Oh, if you insist. I'm not performing tonight, but
Get up there! Was that when I incorporated this bloke into my act, he had complete power over me.
complete power, you say? Thank you. Yes, thank you for the warning. Cheers.
Claim this next feat as illusion. What you're about to see.
Dude.
Safe.
Pardon my intrusion!
I don't know how Borden found him. I was careful.
Yeah, well, he did.
Do you think it was her?
You weren't expecting me?
Also, I know I watched the Batman movies a while back.
Good afternoon.
Well, it takes a bit.
And I know I
to get around
recognized
these days. He's taken everything from me.
him, but I just realized Alfred.
I sent you to steal his secret, not to improve his act.
It's my job.
Or to fall in love with him.
I did everything you asked.
Yes?
Seen things, makeup, glasses, wigs. We don't use any of it for the show, but I've seen it hidden backstage.
It's misdirection. He leaves those things lying around to make you think he's using a double.
All the time, he doesn't know when I'm looking.
That's what it takes. He lives his act, don't you see?
Wait.
This is his diary. All of his secrets are right here in my hands.
It won't bring your wife back.
I don't care about my wife. I care about his secret.
Bubba, I have fallen in love with him.
And I know how hard this has been for you.
What a great scene. Lo voy a ver una vez más. I'm going to see one more time. So.
And he's just getting started.
This whole movie's a magic trick.
I'm walking tonight. Let him come. I don't care.
I'm alive. Saves me cutting you an air hole.
Finally getting your hands dirty. It's what a good trick costs, Angier. Risk, sacrifice.
Write down your method, Mr. Borden. Describe it in full. I want the whole method, not the keyword. I don't even know if your secret's in your notebook.
Keyword is the method.
Alive! How fast can you dig?
Fallon! You hear me? Fallon!
How's the arm?
I can't follow you any further in it.
Then the rest is up to me.
Good evening.
I was wondering about it.
Well, we've hit upon a new trick. We found it.
What trick, Freddy?
Yes, Freddy, what trick?
I am going to bury myself alive every night, and then someone will come along and dig me up. What a bloody child.
Perhaps it would be better.
Perhaps, Mr. Fallon, you might escort Miss Wentz home. My husband's being
Good night, Mrs. Borden. Good night, Freddy.
He's disrespecting her now that he doesn't.
Well, that's my name.
What did you lose? I see, more secrets.
Zira, secrets are my life. Our life.
Unexpected guests. Not very polite. First, I thought they might work for the government.
Huh?
Worse, they work for Thomas Edison.
But I love her. I need her. To open myself to such a relationship, to the dangers of such an affair.
Playing with this wedding ring is crazy.
Assurances. How could he send you away? She must help me rid ourselves of Angier. To day my mistress proves her truthfulness, I've been convinced that she led me to Rue. Today, Olivia proves her love for me to you, Angier. Yes, Angier. She gave you this notebook at my request.
Tesla! Ellie! Ellie! Tesla never made the machine like the one I asked for.
I have seen Edison's men.
Where?
In the hotel, and I have every mind to bring them up here myself.
That would be unwise, Mr. Anderson.
Oi!
You need to try different material. It may provoke a different result.
You were responsible for whatever happens to this animal, Doctor.
He doesn't give up. He doesn't care.
So the machine was working?
I never bothered to check the calibration because the hand never moved.
These things never quite work as you expect them to, Mr. Angier. We'll send word when it's ready. Don't forget your hat.
Well, which one is mine?
They're all your hats, Mr. Angier.
Sarah, what are you doing?
Each of us have our voices.
Yeah, I feel like by this time she knows.
I love you. I will always love you, and you alone.
You mean it today?
Absolutely.
Makes it so much harder when you don't.
Ew. I just kept thinking about the machine, man.
Sarah, she knows. But, at least she knows that something's not right, so do whatever you can to help me. Whether talk to her, just convince her that I do love her.
Oh, what an awful fucking thing to say. Just a piece of shit.
Sometimes it seems wrong.
I've told you before, when you're with me, you're with me. Leave your family at home where they belong.
I'm trying.
There's something about that man I don't trust.
In trust failing. He protects the things that I care about.
At first I thought the machine was more like transportation or teleporting, but it's more of a like a duplicate. Duplicate.
We were sorry to see Mr. Tesla leave as well. Mr. Angier, I didn't think it was necessary to tell Edison's man about the box.
What box?
Perhaps you'll find more luck in your field, where people are happy to be mystified. I add only one suggestion on using the machine. Destroy it. Such a thing will bring you only misery.
Tesla's warning is as unheeded as he knew it would be.
When passion turns into obsession.
But here at the turn, I must leave you, Borden. Yes, you, Borden. Sitting there in your cell, reading my diary, awaiting your death for my murder.
This motherfucker stole.
The provenance of the journal is clear and under no doubt, and is written in Angier's own hand, of which we have numerous examples. And without the prestige for these tricks, these are worthless.
Yeah, you get the rest of it when you bring my daughter here and want to say goodbye.
Deny it all you want.
Olivia means nothing.
Olivia!
I need an assistant. What?
I know what you really are, Alfred. I know.
Sarah, shut up! I don't want to hear it anymore. You can't talk like this. Lovely little girl, we're married.
Alfred, I can't live like this!
What do you want from me?
you love me?
Not today. No.
That's... I feel like I'm a little bit in awe of the things that I'm questioning because I cannot tell whether they both have a double or there's...
I'm looking for an old friend.
I heard about a booking. Nice little theater, good up-and-coming magician.
There's so many little details. What is it that he says? Are you looking closely?
There's one thing left. The real transported man. I need you to call in any favors or connections you have left to get us the right booking for the run.
What sort of booking you after?
The sort that Borden can't ignore.
Oh shit. We're meant to be misdirected? Even from the beginning?
Mr. Ackerman.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Acton.
Likewise, I'm sure. Let's get on, shall we? That's it, Cutter? He simply disappears? Well, he has to come back. There has to be a
prestige?
Exactly. Pardon me. It's very rare to see real magic. It's been many years since I've seen...
Are you interested in helping us?
Disguise it. Give them enough reason to doubt it.
You want to know the truth about me? I never loved her.
You married her. You had a child with her.
Part of me. Part of me did, but the other part didn't. I love you. I love you. That's the truth.
Oh, Olivia.
He's back. He's got a new trick. They're saying it's the best London's ever seen. You should see the look on your face, Professor. You deserve each other.
Oh my gosh. I want to rewatch this movie after everything unfolds. I'm like, he set this whole thing.
It's not magic.
But I'm questioning so many things.
I'd like to invite you to come up on stage now so that you can examine the machine for yourselves.
Because from what we've seen, and then their memories, and the time shifts that they keep reverting back to. Also, the depthness of their mind. That has everything to do with their rivalry and how they go about everything they've done throughout their lives.
Man's reach exceeds his imagination.
Enough to make them doubt it.
What is going on under that stage? Why can't you outthink him?
It's just the anticipation.
I would like to invite you to come up on stage now so that you can examine the machine for yourselves.
And then okay, this is right back to the jump of the beginning. Is that part of it? So that he would get...
Hey! With the bloody key! With the bloody key! Hold on! What have you got?
I have so many things running through my mind. Or actually, two things right there.
You have been found guilty of the murder of Robert Angier. You will be hanged by the neck until dead.
Your paths were to cross. I can't stop you speaking your mind.
I thought it was a double, but then it could also be that he just wanted him incarcerated and dead.
Lord Coldlow with a little girl.
That can't be it, right?
I've missed you so much. Fallon's missed you too. We both have. Everything is gonna be all right.
You must be Lord Coldlow.
Coldlow. I always have been.
So he is What?
All I wanted to do was prove that I was a better magician. But you couldn't leave me alone.
You're not afraid to get your hands dirty anymore, are you?
No, not anymore. And I win. Because no one cares about the man in the box, the man who disappears.
Jess, I'm gonna take you home soon. Promise.
For God's sake.
I promise. Look, I promise.
Angier, what, you think this place can hold me? Angier, they're gonna bloody hang me! They're gonna bloody hang me! You can put a stop to this now! You say get over it! Angier!
Brother!
Sir, there's a gentleman waiting.
Alfred. Just kidding.
You're still alive. How is it you're still alive, Robert? I saw you on a slab, for God's sake. You're letting him hang, and I helped you. I came here to beg Lord Coldlow to let me destroy that machine.
I'm gonna make sure that machine is never used again.
Then, Lord Coldlow, where do you want me to deliver it?
It belongs with the prestige materials. John, I tried not to involve you.
I'm sorry for a lot of things. Sorry about Sarah. Didn't mean to hurt her. I did. You go live your life in full now, all right? You live for both of us.
Are you watching closely?
Sorry, I keep whispering sometimes, or just feel like I need to keep my volume low during these scenes, these kinds of scenes. Was that "Are you watching closely" meant for us?
Put it down there. Take a minute to consider your achievement. I once told you about a sailor who described drowning to me.
As he said it was like going home.
I was lying. He said it was agony.
What the fuck is about to happen?
You will meet your end.
Cutter. Cutter!
Do you have anything to say?
We were both Fallon. And we were both Borden.
Were you the one who went into the box? Or the one who came back out?
Oh my.
We took turns. No. Simple maybe, but not easy. About two men sharing one life.
Don't understand how it can be bluesy again.
What about Olivia and her wife?
We each loved one of them. I loved Sarah.
I didn't think it was a twin.
We each had half of a full life, really, which was enough for us. See, sacrifice, Robert, that's the price of a good trick.
I can't believe that.
It takes nothing to steal another man's work.
It takes everything.
Okay, the double, so...
No, wait, I'm not...
It took courage to climb into that machine every night, not knowing if I'd be the man in the box or in the prestige.
Every magic trick consists of 3 parts, or acts. The first part is called the pledge. The magician shows you something ordinary. Making something disappear isn't enough. You have to bring it back. Now you're looking for the secret, but you won't find it because, of course, you're not really looking. You don't really want to work it out. You want to be fooled.
I've been sitting here for just a couple of minutes, taking it all in. This movie's crazy. I want to rewatch it. And at the end of the film, we see hundreds of tanks or whatever. There was a bunch of them. He's been You know what I love? I'm sorry, the first thing that popped up to my head right now. You know the bouncy ball that he has? I don't know if it was meant to be some kind of like a metaphor, I guess you could say, and I'm assuming so. But the film has you go, at least for me, has you going back and forth between the two of them and their vengefulness with their obsession with magic, knowing each other's secret, how to make it better, success, reputation, all of these things, right? And there is so much back and forth. And one of the things specifically that the film keeps saying is, "Are you really looking?" One of the things there's a lot of things that actually stood out that became repetitive throughout the film. That one, the bouncy ball, but just so we stay on track, the "Are you really looking?" thing. That's also another reason why I want to rewatch the film. But I kept going back and forth to see, okay, obviously their obsession and their vengefulness, right? They kept going back, outdoing each other's tricks, not only on stage, but to each other. And I could not keep up for the life of me. I'll tell you that much. I really love how this film unfolded the entire thing, because not only were they tricking the audience, tricking each other, we also were the ones getting tricked, which I think that's like phenomenal to be able to do that. I mean, there's a couple of things that are hard for me to wrap my head around, because I feel like I still have a little bit of questions, not in terms of like what's going on, but for example, the sacrifice that they've been making basically to keep the trick going, that we kind of like confirmed finalizing the film. I mean, we have sorry, I was rewinding and thinking, because I know in part of the film I was like, piece of shit, because I thought he was cheating on the wife. But the whole sacrifice under the obsession of the magic trick itself is insane to me. Because the wife ended up hanging herself. Not only, okay, so we have that on this side. The whole sacrifice when it comes to their and like both of their lives. I kind of want to go back and see a little bit because I can't tell which of the twins, for example, is it the one that loved Olivia? Is it the one that loves, you know, like you don't, you know, which one is it exactly that was hung, who survived? And then we go back to Angier. Sorry, I was with Angier. I mean, in terms of sacrifices, he's been basically murdering his duplicates from the Tesla machine in order to outdo each other. And I mean, I feel like that then comes to a point of, you know, you start to question like how far are you willing to go for this whole obsession? And it's exactly that. It's exactly that. Like you're willing to sacrifice everything another thing that I'm thinking about is when it comes to the Tesla machine itself, because you know, the question with Borden and who survived the hanging, which twin was the one? Is it the one that loved Olivia? Whatever. Then we go back to Angier, and with the machine, we don't know exactly what the repercussions are from using it. So when we see him kill the duplicate, does it we just don't really know. We know that it makes a duplicate, but I'm like thinking back to the scene because he didn't really let him get a word out in the first place. He just saw the gun. He saw the gun, grabbed it, killed him, and he didn't really let him get a word out. So we don't really know if it's more of a duplicate and does it transfer his consciousness to the other body. So do you know what I'm saying? Like who exactly is the original, which is I also think that rewatching it will help me understand the intricate details that they've layered throughout the entire film in order to persuade us to just be like, you know, I don't I want to rewatch it. I have to rewatch it. Even with the questions that I have about who's who and who survived and all of these things, I feel like the film itself would tell, but we have to are we looking? Are we? Also, the thing that I'm thinking about when it comes to Angier is does it really, I mean, I guess it's more of a curious question, because if we start to wonder like did the original Angier since the beginning when he first used the machine on himself, did he survive? But even then, if it's a copy of him, they would have everything correlated to each other, the memories, absolutely everything. So it's really interesting to think about the copy itself. Like that scene, I want to go back and watch it right now, actually. But that scene where he picks up the gun and kills him, right? I mean, they technically would both think that they're the original Angier, just like if you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh no, I made a duplicate of myself, killed him. And then the duplicate of him is like, oh no, I shifted to this position. Sorry, I get those words incorrectly. Position. And he's looking, he thinks he's looking at a copy that was produced by the machine, but his subconscious, you know what I'm saying? So I just think that's like a crazy, horrific thought. It's so bewildering. I don't know. And the thing is, with Angier's trick, he's even with the line at the end where he said that it took courage, obviously stepping into the machine because he never knows. Yeah, he never knows what he do. Okay, let me continue. he's even though he doesn't feel the pain of the death that he's causing and murdering himself, he still does, because it's technically still him. It's the same. It's just like placing yourself in a whole different body, but he still feels it. Like, I think you know what I'm trying to say. I feel like a minute ago, before, because this is a different video, but before, a minute ago, I feel like I explained it a little better, but it's just like a duplicate of yourself. But once you're in that duplicate, right, you're still the original. It's just a copy of you. So he's literally murdering himself, even though if he's the original, doesn't feel it. But and the sacrifice that it takes for him to like continuously murder himself. I'm sorry, my head's swirling. And then with Borden, he sacrifices like his entire life with his twin brother, half-life, like. And even in the midst of this whole sacrifice and obsession, vengefulness, all of these things all of it, it just feels like neither of them really won. I mean, Angier dies. He sacrificed a bunch of versions of him, murdering them the same way that his wife was murdered, and he dies. And then we have Borden, who not only the loss of half, I guess you could say half his life, but that entire trick that he was doing with his twin brother, losing his twin brother. And then he gets his daughter, even though we don't, at least I don't think we do up to this point. And by that, I mean, I don't know if I have to rewatch it, but knowing who exactly was the original twin, or like, do you know what I'm saying? The actual father. Oh, I guess, wait a second. I had to think about it. I feel like I just said it right now. The actual one that survived, or the twin that survived, was the one, his daughter. That makes sense. I was questioning that. Now I'm not, but I am still questioning about the Angier thing. Anyway, either way, we come to the end, and I just don't feel like either of them really fully won, because they sacrificed half or everything for this magic trick and to one up each other the entire film. And the way that we bounced back and forth, this was a great film. I have to see it again. I'm sorry. The thing that I also love about the film is that there's a part of the film, there's a scene where something about, what was it? It was something about it being extraordinary, but still give him enough to doubt. And I feel like they did the same thing to us. Like, I think they did the same thing to the audience, like watching the film, because there are certain parts of the movie that I'm sure you guys felt too, where we're questioning what we're seeing. It's like, is he talking to us? Like, are we supposed to be watching very closely? I mean, we have these time jumps from them also reading each other's diary, how they go about their magic tricks, finding each other's secrets, trying to, again, one-up each other. Their memory, going back to the things that they remember, but then also seeing how it was, how it was actually played out. And there's just those little snippets in the film where we're like, wait a second. One that I just popped up in my head was, hold on. I was also thinking about how we knew which twin survived. And I was rewinding back in my brain where he says, "I'm sorry about Sarah." So I also, that feels like more of a confirmation as well. But anyway, what I was trying to say is the film does those little snippets where you're like, oh, wait. And the one that I can think about at the top of my head is when Borden and Sarah are arguing with each other, which is actually his twin brother. And Sarah goes, "I know your secret. I know who you really are," right? And this is when we've already, I think, started questioning the machine itself, because at this point, when I was in that scene, I said, oh, Borden has a duplicate. And this is why there's this like weird transition with his personality when it comes to Sarah. But then it makes us doubt it because then he goes, at that point, I thought Sarah was talking about her knowing that he's a duplicate or whatever, but then it reverts back to, oh, do you actually love me? And he goes, not today, no. And then I went back to saying, oh, okay, I thought it had to do more about the machine. And at this point in time, how the film was being like halfway unfolded, it was a perfect time to just question exactly what we're thinking is true or what we're thinking could be the right way to go. And yeah, that's the one snippet that I can think of. And I'm sure there's just a bunch of other ones throughout the film. That's why I want to also rewatch it. But even with those little things, like the entire tricking of our watch was beautiful. It was awesome. Because goodness gracious, it implemented absolutely everything that has to do with the magic trick itself that we learn. And it got me. It was so good. I think another thing that I kind of want to talk about is when Cutter in the beginning, he says that you want to be fooled, right? And we also had the little boy that knew that the little bird was, that they killed the bird and then had the extra, right? With that small magic trick. And when we look at the entire film, when it has to do with Borden and Angier and their whole of what they're doing basically to for their strategy of the wondrous magic trick that they're doing, I think I just revert back to Cutter saying that you want to be fooled, because the realistic side of it is that it's horrific. And I think in both Angier and Borden with his twin brother, and then, him killing himself every night, basically. And it's so funny because I was thinking back to the scene where we see the little boy and he goes and he starts crying, knowing that the first little bird died. Like that's how the trick works. And even me, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I do recall when I said, I was like, I didn't know that was part of the trick. I didn't know that they would actually kill the bird in order to finalize it, like finalize the trick or whatever, accomplish it. And it's so funny because I don't want it to be true. Like I don't want to know that the bird actually dies in order to make the illusion of the trick itself. And this is exactly what the film is doing with both Borden and Angier. And I think that is a really cool I just love all the little connections that it made when it comes to like all the little details. It's just I just think it's incredible. I thought that was okay, sorry. So I went back to the Angier one really boggles my mind. I was going back to the scene where it showed us Angier stepping into where he says it took courage, and he steps into the machine and then the duplicate appears a couple feet away from him. Then he grabs the gun and he kills him. Right. But every night for the show, the duplicate, it feels like this like horrific cycle going, because Angier steps into the machine and the one who steps into the machine falls into the tank below, which is the one who dies, which is supposed to be the duplicate. So this could say, you could say that the very first time when he first stepped into the machine, and he ended up killing the quote unquote duplicate that was in front of him, was actually the original. So every night for the show, the one that steps into the machine thinks that he's the original, and then drowns in the tank. So every duplicate is the one who dies. Oh, what the? Okay, I think I've spoken a lot. I'm so sorry. This was a long-winded outro. I just keep thinking about Angier and this whole thing with the machine, because it's like this cycle of copies of him drowning himself every night. It's just crazy to me. I don't know what else to say. I am gonna rewatch this movie. I think it was really, really. I just never thought there was a film like this that existed. Does that make sense? I don't think. I mean, if you guys have been on my stream and stuff, I usually rewatch things due to my anxiety and things like that. And it's things that I watched when I was younger. That's why you guys are always surprised, like, oh, you haven't watched this movie? No, haven't. Nobody has forced me to sit down and watch a film or shows or anything like that. So that's probably why it comes as a surprise to you guys. But I just didn't know that there was a film like this. I mean, the writing, the whole turnaround, I just think this film was like mind-boggling to me. I like want to share it with everybody. I thought this was such a. I loved it. That's the best I can do. It was just incredible. I didn't know. Yeah, it was just a crazy experience. Absolutely insane. I'm gonna leave it at that. Thanks so much for saying that. Why didn't you guys say that? Why didn't you guys give me this film sooner? Wow, what a oh my god, what a trip. That was crazy. Oh, I can't wait to rewatch it. Okay. I will see you guys for the next one. Also, if you guys have all of these like little intricate details that I feel like this film has showed throughout the entire thing, please comment it below. I'm so excited to see, because at the end of the film, I don't feel like I can really conjure up the correct words as best I can, but there are so many little things that were running through my mind that kept popping up, and it's literally those little details that they've put in the film, and I think they just did an incredible job with absolutely all of it. So I really want to see what you guys think and thought throughout the film, and the things that you guys even found out after it. So yeah, that was awesome. Thanks, guys. I will see you for that next one. Make sure to eat, make sure to rest, make sure to stay hydrated.